and queens. I'm here. I'm back. Team Win, cooking in the kitchen. So I had a request to do some jerk chicken with the wet sauce. I've done jerk chicken before, but I've never done with the wet sauce. I did a dry rub.
Who requested?
Larry. Hey, Larry. So these are all the ingredients that I need for the jerk chicken. I have some thyme. I have 2 cloves of garlic. I got some natural ginger root. I have 1 medium onion, 2 scotch bonnet peppers. I've got 5 scallions. These are all of the spices. I'm using vinegar, black pepper, ground cinnamon, allspice, nutmeg, soy sauce, salt, orange juice. It says use vegetable oil, but I don't like vegetable oil, so I'm using canola oil and some brown sugar. And I'm also, because I'm feeding a few people today, including my dad, he can't have the super spicy, so I'm going to cut the spicy with a little bit of lemon. And that's it. So I'm about to whip everything up now and put it all in the blender.
Where your chicken at?
The chicken is here. I cut up a whole chicken, and then I use 2 extra chicken breasts because I'm feeding quite a few people, and all of them are men. So gotta make sure we have enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna do thyme. This is about a tablespoon of thyme, natural, the fresh thyme. We have 2 cloves of garlic. I'll just throw that in there. It's supposed to be grated ginger, but this is as close I was gonna get to grated ginger. Anyway, it's 2 teaspoons. We got 1 medium onion. We got the hot peppers. We got the 5 scallions. It looks like it's more than 5, but that's just because I cut them up a little bit. And this is 2 tablespoons of salt. We're gonna do some black pepper, 1 teaspoon. I usually don't use spoons and cups, but I want to get all the measurements exactly right. Like, I don't want to be off. That is the fresh thyme. So we got the black pepper.
How much was that?
That was 1 teaspoon of black pepper.
Okay.
I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. We're going to use 2 teaspoons of the ground allspice. I just got a regular kind because I really don't use this that much. So we're going to do 2 of them. And then we'll add the wet ingredients. Got 2. Then we have 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. And then we also have a teaspoon of cinnamon. If I can get the top off of it. So we got 2 tablespoons of canola oil.
Okay.
And then I'm doing this as I go along, y'all, because I don't really use these measurement cups. We got a 1/2 cup of OJ. Okay, 1/2 cup of OJ. We have 1/4 cup of vinegar. Ugh. Just some regular white distilled vinegar. And then we have the soy sauce. We got 1/3 cup of soy sauce. It's a lot of soy sauce. Alright, so that is everything. That's all the ingredients. So now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to blend everything up, and we're going to see how it turns out. And then I'm going to also go ahead and add a little bit of, couple squeezes of lemon, just to break up the spiciness. Of this recipe. I'm just going to squeeze a lemon in there. Alright guys, I think that is about good. Let me show you how it looks.
And you're going to pour that.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these, because I was supposed to, you're supposed to technically marinate your jerk chicken overnight in the marinade so that all the seasonings and stuff can set in. But I didn't do that, so I'm going to cut a corner and I'm going to put them in these baggies, the chicken. I'm going to pour the marinade into the bags and I'm going to put them in the freezer for like 20 minutes, and then I'm going to put them in the fridge and let them marinate for about another hour and a half. Give it a nice heaping. It may or may not be enough, but we'll see in 1 second. We're just going to go ahead and shake this up and rub it in. And we are going to, I was going to do it on the stove, but I'm going to go ahead. It's a nice day outside, so we're going to go ahead and just put it on the grill. To fix enough chicken, because all of these men that's about to eat. Alright. Do the same thing here. We're going to just take this here. We're going to stick it in the freezer for about 20 minutes. And then I'm going to take it out and let it continue to marinate in the refrigerator. Come on. Let me show you what else we have. So we're going to have some greens with it. I got my greens soaking right now. We're also going to have some sweet potatoes, but I'm going to cut the sweet potatoes up in medallions and bake them. Not candy yams, just sweet potatoes. I'm going to just cut them up in medallions. I'm going to put them in some foil, throw a little bit of cinnamon, brown sugar on top, and let them bake. And then we're going to have some brown rice as well. And that is dinner today. And so we're going to let this marinate. We're going to come back when we're about to get everything popping on the grill. See you in a minute. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. And so right now, I'm just going to go ahead and prepare my medallion sweet potatoes. I just took the sweet potatoes and I cut them in half the long way and rinse them off. Because I'm not trying to make yams again. Just some nice kind of thick medallions. You want them too thin.
You need sweet potatoes?
Yeah, just some sweet potatoes. I'm not adding nothing special. Just add a little bit of brown sugar and a tad bit of butter and a tad bit of cinnamon. I know, Thanksgiving is coming too, and we're going to have some yams, we're going to have some sweet potatoes, some candy yams. Maybe with a twist, I don't know, we'll see what I come up with. Just like this, I'm going to stick it right on the pan, just like this too. And then I'm going to just continue to chop these, stick them on the pan. Like I said, a little butter, a little brown sugar, a little cinnamon, and stick them in there, cover them up with some foil, and stick them on in the oven and see what we come up with. So I'll let you guys see the end result in just a few. Be back. So I sliced all my sweet potatoes up, kind of thick cut, and I'm just going to take some butter. And I'm just going to, it's melted butter. And I'm just going to drizzle it a little bit on the top of each potato. Just a little bit. Alright. Now, I'm going to take some cinnamon. And I'm going to just kind of coat the top of each potato like so. Now I'm going to take a little bit of brown sugar, just some light brown sugar, and I'm going to just sprinkle some on the top of each one. This will melt down in there. It's going to be delicious. Delicious. I'm going today. We're going to do some fried plantains too.
Where they at? Where is that at?
We just got one plantain because
everybody don't eat them in the
my
house.
husband is the only one in the house that really like plantains. So we just got one.
Not a banana.
Not a banana. Plantain.
Alright.
Now we got that all done. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to cover this up. We got the oven. I got my greens going here. I'm about to drain them. Just a little bit of the water out of them because I put a... You guys, we are back. What's up? So now I'm going to go ahead and go on these greens. So far, we just chopped 2 scallions up and put it in there. And I don't cut I use garlic, a whole garlic clove, just one, and I just toss it in there. My husband usually somehow ends up finding it in the greens. I don't know how he do that, but he usually ends up finding it and he eat it. Throw it in. Slice down the middle. Throw this in like so. Because as it cooks, the onion is going to break up. All down in there. It's going to be delicious. Alright, so now my seasonings for the greens. As you can see, we don't have any meat in the greens for the smoky flavor. So when we do things like this, we use liquid smoke.
Let me see what kind that is.
I know you barely can see. I kind of like messed it up when I was opening it. But this liquid smoke is really, really good. It's really flavorful, and it does give a smoky flavor to your greens or anything that you cook in meat. Anything that you want like the smoky flavor to, this liquid smoke is great for it. And so I just give it a few little dabs like so. That's all you need. Now I'm going to season it with some garlic powder. Because we come back for a few seasonings. Some onion powder. Just regular onion powder. Some seasoned salt.
Always got to keep the lorries.
Gotta keep the lorries. A little bit of black pepper. A little soy sauce.
So is this like a first time seasoning, or do you
This is the first time. This is the first time seasoning. I probably won't need 3 this time. I probably will only need like 1 more seasoning. But what I do is I season it the one time with everything. A little bit of brown sugar. That's it. And I just cover them. Turn them down. Put them on medium right now. Let that seasoning get in good. I'm going to clean up here. And we'll be right back. Same way. Alright, you guys. We are back here with this fried plantain. Alright, so I peeled it, the plantain, already. It's not quite done, right? So we're going to cook it in a different way. Slice it. We can get 3 out of this. 3 slices, right?
So this is not a banana.
This is not a banana. This is a plantain, and it does not taste like a banana. It's a little bit starchy. It kind of puts you in the feel of a potato.
Yeah, we do.
So, we got our plantains nice and cut here. And so, next we are going to, the first step is cut them. Now, we're going to take them over here, and we're going to fry them. But we're not going to fry them all the way through. I got some canola oil going. It's not quite ready. I'm going to turn it up. So it can get hot quicker. So what we're going to do is we're going to fry them, but we're not going to fry them all the way until they golden brown. We're going to fry them just a little bit on each side, maybe about 2 minutes on each side. And then we're going to take them out. We're going to let them drain. We're going to smush them, season them, and then second fry them. We're going to go in for the second fry. So, guys, so the grease is nice and hot. And we're now going to just go ahead and place the plantains in. Okay, we'll let them fry for a few minutes on this side. And then we'll flip them over and let them go for another few minutes on the other side. And I will show you what's next. Fry the plantains for a couple minutes on each side. You see how they don't look done. They're just like kind of like a yellowish color. That's right where you want them at. Only because of what I'm about to do next. So, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to turn this down. Because I don't want to turn it off. Because this is not going to take long for me to do. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take the plantains, each one at a time. I put 2 in here for now, right? Put it in the middle of the towel, cover it up, both sides, and smash them.
You smash.
So that's that. And that.
It's pretty nice looking.
And now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get some salt. And I'm going to just put some in my hand and sprinkle some on there. Because this is sea salt is really strong and potent. Just a little bit. And a little bit of brown sugar. The ingredient for the day. Go right on over here. Back to this grease that was on low. And we just gonna go ahead and put them in. And this is where you definitely want them to be golden brown after this fry. Okay? Nice golden. Alright, we're back. And they are done. This is the final results. And he want me to go ahead and give him a little once over. Sweet and salty. Not too much salty.
No.
And here, so it's nice and hot, so it'll like kind of melt on there. Because again, the plantains don't taste like a banana. It's kind of starchy. So this just add a little sweet to it. And that is the end result, you guys. Fried plantains.
We'll give y'all the...
Alright, we are back. We got the jerk chicken here all nice and marinated. So now we're going to go ahead and get it started on the grill. I'm going to do the split part down the middle first. I'll just go ahead and replenish the sauce and let the grill do what it do.
Alright.
And we'll check check on it in about.
How much was that grill? I always like to talk about that
Oh
grill.
my God, this grill was like $20 at Walmart.
In the backyard.
Trey needs to cut the grass.
It's like 70-some degrees today in November. But,
This is the first flip. This is our very first flip. We just wanted y'all to see how we looking so far. Looking pretty good.
it's getting there,
It's getting there.
you know.
Nice and slow.
We'll let y'all see the results, though. There y'all go.
All right, team win out. We'll be back.